Aloha, everyone, and welcome to Key to the Treasure. I am Neil Molokai Mystic with my sidekick over here.
Um, I'm Nick with my angels.
Did I say Nick or Neil?
I think you said Nick.
Oh, I am Neil Molokai Mystic with my sidekick over here. Let's try it again.
I'm Nick with my angels.
This happens a lot. I tend to introduce myself as Nick. I think I want to grow up and be Nick. Uh, well, who wouldn't, right? Um, this is Key to the Treasure. I am the author of Answering the Call Accidentally on Purpose. And Nick has been choosing little passages from the book and posting them as quotes of the day. So what we do here on this little brief live stream is talk about the quotes. So Nick,
Yes,
hi Kaylee. What quote did we choose today, or did you choose today? I should say.
there it is. Oops.
Oh, we got a message. There's another quote for you.
So I had prepared it, but okay. Well, this is the quote. There is something that I personally do that lets my divine team know that I am receptive to a new adventure or to be a clear and pure channel. Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Kaylee. You are double as great.
Oh, okay. We got to pull up that comment because I concur. I would love to be half as great as either of you. I thought she said as Nick because I was going to agree with the Nick part. Kaylee, we need to talk about the other half. So, hello, Joel Bear. As- Why are you upset about the Super Bowl, Joe? So, um, breathing in and releasing. So, guys, there is something that I personally do to let my divine team know that I am receptive to a new adventure or to be a clear and pure channel. And I
Yeah,
believe that most people that are in this field of work, the service of the heart, I think there's something that everybody does personally to let their team, their support know that, hey, I'm not going to walk this alone. I don't need to walk this alone. And if I try to walk this alone, then I'm not giving all that's divine to the person that I'm supporting, even if that person is me, you know? So, um, what do you do, Nick?
um, usually I like, the first thing that I do when I get out of bed, I go and prepare my coffee. And when I do my coffee, my kettle is next to the window, the kitchen window. I mean, I don't do it on purpose, but this is how it happens. While I wait for the kettle, I just stare at the sky and I
Mm,
talk to God. And usually I just say, hello, good morning. And whoever comes to my mind, like the angels, my loved ones, I call them by name and I say hello. I ask them if they need anything particular from me for the day, if they have any specific message for me for the day. I if I have something I need to ask, I say it. If I have a favor to ask, I ask. If I have anything like I want from them, I do it. And then I always say thank you for whatever it is. Like, thank you. Thank you for today. Thank you for a new day. Thank you for new opportunities. And I keep going until I hear the click of the kettle, and that's it. And I go on with my day. So that's my routine.
So I think, like I said, I think everyone has a personal thing that they do that is just, if I'm just dealing with my day and I feel like I'm taking it too much uh, on an earthly level, I catch myself. And you're nicer than me as far as how you greet yours and saying thank you and calling upon and saying what it is that you need. I'm like, yo, dude, I'm knocking, or yo, dude, handle it, but that's it's more um, when I know that there's a different adventure in the mix, so you guys have something that you guys do. Add it in the comments if you want to share what it is that you do personally, and maybe somebody will see that doesn't have something that they do to prepare and let their team know that they're open to a new adventure or guidance, and something you say might resonate. I stare at the stars every night when I let the dog out and release my sadness or stress and just take in the beautiful view, and take a deep breath and take in the peaceful moment. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's beautiful. Love
I
that.
love that.
Um, but there is, like I said, when I'm doing my earthly stuff, it's very much, yo, dude, come on, we got something to do. It's just me and him handling my life in general. But uh, every every day, and this is actually, most of you know that if you know me and you're following me and you have taken classes with me, you know that there is three things that I say that are very consistent
Like a
with how
mantra.
I live. Yeah, I mean, and it's I before I even open my eyes, this is my intention. This is my prayer. Before I go into a conversation with someone, before we do a live stream, before while I'm opening sacred space in a class, these words have carried me so that I could support those that I serve. And I don't feel that I would be able to do half the job if I tried to do it on my own. And the what these three things are is I call in from before I even open my eyes in the morning. I call in all that's divine, all that is true, and all that is needed. Because then I know anything I say, do, think is going to be guided by what is divine, what is true and what is needed. And this energy ascends all of my words, thoughts, and actions, you know. So this is something that I personally do. And then in between, I'm like, yo, dude, but but this is so much a part of me, but they're not mine. This is divine assistance from the divine for everyone. You know, each and every one of us can call in all that's divine. It's very, very powerful, though. We do not take it lightly. I never take it lightly. You know, I might take lightly, yo, dude, come handle this, or I'm knocking, or whatever, because that's just my relationship with, you know, my special dude. But when I'm calling in for service, I start my day with those words. I walk my day with those words throughout my day. If I know that I'm going to have a conversation with someone, Um, I'm calling in all that's divine, all that is true, and all that is needed. If I know I'm going to be walking into a situation that is going to call for that divine assistance, I'm calling in all that's divine, all that is true, and all that is needed. Um, if some of you guys may have caught this, but if we're doing a live stream and I see a certain comment and I know, okay, I'm feeling it. This person, rainbow wheel is going to end up landing on me. I already know it. And I take a breath. And when I'm taking in that breath, that's what my heart is saying. All that's divine, all that is true, and all that is needed. And I release any doubt and allow my physical brain to step aside because I know that the person that commented doesn't need me. They need divine assistance. And I'll just get in the way. Yeah. So this is um, really my breath are those words. And it's something that I do, like the quote says, to let my team know I'm open. I am open to your divine assistance. I am open to taking on a new adventure. I am open to allowing my brain, my vessel to step aside so that I can be that clear and pure channel. And so that's my little thing. So sometimes when you guys think I'm just taking a breath, I'm calling in my team. I'm sincere about it, and I am confident that when I do that, that's exactly what I'm going to receive. All that's divine, all that is true, and all that is needed.
So yeah, it's a collab. When you say all that is divine, you're calling the divine.
I'm calling in the infinite expansion of the divine itself. In other words, anything and everything that is needed, but only from the divine source. No lower energies and/or entities seen and/or unseen may enter this space. Period. End of statement. Can't. Only all that's divine.
I love that.
I've been asking a lot for support and strength from the spirit squad. I feel that I am being told, hold on and just go with the flow and things will get there. But everything for a reason. Yes, everything is a divine experience if we allow ourselves to tap in and find out what it is. What it is. What is the universe? What is the divine teaching us in the moment? So I love your outlook on your daily routine. I need to find a new way of looking at my daily routine. Monday and I don't like each other. Well, that statement in and of itself, you will be correct. Okay. So, Monday and I don't like each other. Yeah. If that's the energy you're putting into it, Viv, that's the energy you will receive. You will be correct, my dear. So, flip it. Flip it. I love Mondays. Monday, Monday. So, so um, so yeah, that's my little secret. And a lot of times, like I said, people think I'm just taking in a breath, you know, and that is not to belittle taking a breath. Okay, but there is more that I am doing. When I'm breathing in that life force energy, I'm breathing in all that's divine, all that is true, and all that is needed. Because I learned a long time ago, yeah, I'm old, so it was a long time ago that I can't do it alone. If I try to do it alone, I'm incomplete.
Mhm.
I need that collaboration with the divine for the highest and greatest good. So this is why I call in what I call in, because then I know and I trust and I feel it. And
I
it
have a
becomes,
question, Neil. I mean, both of us actually. We mentioned how we start the day, and you said that you repeat this throughout the day, but how do you end your day?
same way. This is this because I work while I'm sleeping a lot, and I have no idea what adventure I'm going to go on while I'm asleep. Um, these are the last words that I say as well. Although I do add to it at night, and I just say, I love you and I thank you for loving me. So this is my gratitude, you know, um, because for me, everything is love. So when I say love, this is also a form of appreciation. So when I say all that is, divine, all that's true, all that is needed, and then I just say, thank you for loving me. I love you and I thank you for loving me. It's all based on that love. And I know that that love is what encompasses my ability to bring in that energy in the first place. So,
I love that. Yeah.
so that is the first thing in the morning. It's throughout my day. It could be in any moment, whenever I feel called to it. And it's the last thing on my heart when I go to sleep.
I will ask you a question that I have already asked you in the past, but I'll ask again. Maybe someone need to hear the answer. Um, I have always in my life felt guilty for not praying enough because I was raised that you need to pray a lot to be appreciated by God. Like, and I feel when I hear you say these words, I feel that these just few words say a
Mhm.
lot more than reciting prayer for hours. And when I asked you this, you said, yeah, it is enough. And for me, when I just stare at the sky and I say, thank you, for me, I feel it and mean it much more than reciting prayers for 2 hours.
It's all about the intention.
So it is enough, right?
Yes, it is enough. Um, I, I, I am certified in teaching, CCD classes, religious ed, spiritual classes. Um, and I was trying to get my students to understand prayer. What is prayer? Because you're being asked to pray 24/7. Well, when you live in the energy of prayer, your life becomes a prayer. You know, um, Reciting words because it is part of a scripted prayer. Do you think that a prayer from the heart is less important to God? No. One word, one word, thanks. That is such an expanded prayer. I've got chills right now because that is such an expanded prayer. I can sit up here and recite the rosary over and over and over and over and over again and not have the power that thank you has or that I love you have. Um, Now, when I am doing my rosary, I'm in the energy of the rosary. So if this is what my heart is calling me to do, then it's a powerful prayer. But if I'm reciting it because I'm told to, because then you're a good girl,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
it's not as power. It's the intention behind it. And then some people get uh, disappointed in themselves because they might fall asleep reciting a prayer. I didn't finish it. And then they wake up and in the middle of the night and then they want to start over or they want to continue it. Trust me, guys, your angels, your guides, they continue it with you because they know what was in your heart. I've heard them doing it. I'm like, well, that's cool. Okay. So, because I have fallen asleep doing a rosary, not that I wasn't sincere about it. I'm exhausted, you know. Now, does that make my prayers less powerful? No. My team supports you. Don't pray alone. People think that they're by themselves praying. No, your team is around you. They are praying with you. And even if it's a recited prayer, it's all about the intention. One word prayer is just as powerful as a prayer that is sincerely recited. Okay. But it is more powerful than a prayer that is simply recited.
Mhm.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
the intention behind it. Now, I walk in prayer. Prayer is my life. From the moment before I even open my eyes, I'm in prayer. It's prayer is being in communion with the divine, appreciating all that is in your life. This is walking in that power of prayer. So,
Perfect. Yeah. And
Carrie, she's watching the replay. Thank you, but you have to wait until we get to the replay because we're not finished yet.
Kaylee, to answer, yes, I am born and raised Catholic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you,
a
Neil.
cradle Catholic.
Thank you, Neil. I will put the quote one last time. I think we answered very clearly, the subject of the prayer and the intention. And I think it was very interesting today.
Oh,
We, instead of 5 minutes, we went longer, but because it's really interesting, I love this subject.
yeah. I used to teach my little ones in my religious ed class, and we were on the topic of prayer. And so I grabbed the youngest one and one of the older students because I had from kindergarten to 12th grade, and I said, "Okay, you're Jesus, and you are praying. What do you want to tell Jesus?" Now this is a little kid, right? And I said, "Okay, Jesus knocked on your door. He came in. What are you gonna say?" And she said, "I love you." And then I looked at the older student and I said, "Now what are you gonna say?" And she said, "I love you too." And I looked at the class and I said, "That's prayer.
Yeah.
Done." You know. So it's as simple as that. How do you teach? I just did.
Yeah, as Viv was typing, you were doing it.
That's you speak from your heart. Anytime you are communicating with the divine, that's prayer. It's intention of the heart. People are going to say it in different words, whether it's setting intention, manifesting, meditation, anything from the heart, you are speaking to the divine. What is prayer? Communication, communion, bonding with the divine. That's prayer. So, whatever your faith, if you are connecting, collaborating, having communion with divine, you're praying.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So there is your little bigger key to the treasure. Thank you for joining us, and it's always a pleasure to find what quote it is you're going to choose. I was like, I saw the quote, and I was like, ooh, that's a powerful subject. So I hope you all enjoy the quotes that Nikki picks for the day. And thank you for tuning into the live. And it is aloha from me.
Good night from me.